and industries that could generate.
I also think it's going to create jobs, and I also think there's a lot of
In a world with increasingly limited land for growing food, we invest in agricultural enterprises that produce the highest possible yield per acre. We also leverage that strength by using the most efficient energy resources on the planet. It's no secret that some of the smartest investors in the world are betting on the development of highly efficient methods of growing food in smaller spaces. People like George Soros, Warren Buffett, and Bill Gates have seen the numbers and added farmland to their portfolios. Here's what they know. The world's population is projected to be 40% higher by 2050 than it is today. That's not far down the road, and yet our farmland is shrinking every year. An estimated worldwide equivalent of 40% of California's agricultural land is lost every 18 months, which will result in a dramatic increase in the cost of food. But there's hope and opportunity. There are methods of farming that can address these frightening numbers and help feed a hungry planet while generating profits for forward-thinking investors. In short, a chance to do well by doing good. In this respect, New Global Energy Business Unit, Aqua Farming Tech, has been at the forefront of developing and implementing the most advanced sustainable methods of producing premium seafood since 1993. Its operations are located just east of Palm Springs, in the heart of the Coachella Valley in California. When Aqua Farming Tech started, global aquaculture accounted for less than 10% of seafood consumption. Now it's about 40%. The United States imports about 86% of its seafood, only half of which is wild caught. In fact, what looks like a brilliant idea now had its critics 20 years ago, as our aqua farming manager, industry legend Rocky French explains.
When we started, everybody was thinking that we were crazy because we're trying to build fish farm in the desert. It turned out this is the very best place to start fish farming.
But as ideal as the Coachella Valley is for growing tilapia, this type of farming also has its pitfalls. In California and elsewhere, other fish farms have shut down as a result of three persistent issues. We're fortunate that Rocky and the rest of our technical team have met these challenges.
High density type of fish farming, you're faced with like three major problems. Electricity, feed, and water. In our case, we're able to mitigate our problem by putting a solar array. We save about, we save about 80 to 90% of our electric bill already. The second issue was water use. And of course, in the farm, we're doing recirculation. We pump the water, it goes into our reservoir, gets cleaned up by the water vegetation. One of the major costs of fish production is feed. We figured that if we could build our own feed mill, design our own feed, and have better control on what type of ingredients that we could put in the feed, this would be a major contribution to the production of good quality, sustainable type of fish.
In addition to producing our own feed, Aqua Farming Tech has developed a proprietary fish feeding methodology that is projected to save up to 70% of the overall feed cost. The program involves feeding our fish green algae for the first 4 months in the grow-out ponds. In their natural environment, tilapia, which are vegetarian, feed on nutrient-rich algae and other aquatic plants. This sustainable technique dramatically lowers the feed cost, and the oxygen-producing action of the algae reduces electricity costs by diminishing the need to run mechanical paddle wheels to aerate the water during the day when the electricity rates are at their highest. By successfully solving critical cost issues that confront fish farming in this area, we lead the industry in tilapia farming, and we are in a position to acquire or lease other California fish farms as they have closed. Because Aqua Farming Tech has perfected high-density aqua farming, our yields are much higher per acre than traditional fish farming. Most farms yield about 1,200 to 1,500 fish per acre, while we average 30 to 35,000 fish per acre.
And this moringa, in Africa they call it never die tree, because this tree will again sprout and be like that tree over there. So this is really amazing how this tree cannot be said it's really a tree, because these are big. This is around, we planted this one maybe 2008 or maybe 2000, maybe Rocky planted around 2010. Moringa, comparing it to the moringa that we plant back in the Philippines, you will see that these are really a tree. You see, they're big. You see that? I cannot even believe that this moringa will have this kind of, you see how this moringa are really, it's a tree, man. Do you see that? These are the tilapia. Hello, hello. They're coming, they're coming. You see? Hello, tilapia. Hello. These are the fingerlings in the 30-footer here in Aqua Farming Tech. Okay, a combination of the normal tilapia and you can see some reds. So the 30-footer, where they grow the from fry to fingerlings. So there you are, and those are the tilapia, the normal ones. And you can see the moringa tree. So we're here with these are the 30-footer for the grow out for as you can see here. You see, all these tilapia are coming now because they're thinking I'm going to feed them. That is really beautiful, because when you start, even the tilapia, you see that? They're not even afraid because they think it's time for feeding. There you are. You see that? That's really beautiful. They're coming here. They're like trained already. So when they see a human being, they think they're ready for feeding, that even the fish can be trained. You see that? This is a documentation that really, you see, they're coming all over. There you are, they're jumping. Feed me, feed me. Beautiful. These are some of the moringa. These are the moringa plants, or the moringa tree, that Rocky Friends is using in combining it with the fish feeds, that they are now also the one that they are now manufacturing their own pellets. And you see at the background, those are some of the feeds that is ready for the tilapia. They combine it with the moringa, and here it is. This is the innovation that we have done during, these are the moringa leaves. That's being used now by Rocky Friends in having a good quality product. And this is the fruit of our labor in our innovation and research that we have done a long time ago. And this will only justify because those employees of Foursquare Church did not respect all my videos and my properties and all my journals. That only evidence that I have done my research in aquaculture, and now this will now be the truth will set us all free, because they think I am lying, that I know Rocky Friends, that I collaborated with the man that's now considered a visionary in the 21st century. However, roots of moringa that already dried up. Now here in Rocky's Place farm, aqua farming tech with Donze. This is the where now they manufacture now their own for feeding tilapia, and Donze, just go over there and that is the moringa that they remove the seeds where Don Jose, when they what year you're here, Don Jose? 2011, right? Yeah. And now it's 2018, and here is now what even Don Jose have helped Rocky in planting the moringa. And this is the moringa. They have taken the fruits, the seeds already. All right, Don Jose, right? This is the moringa. Yeah. And then you can see over here, oh, there's the, oh, we can get some of the, this one. Don Jose, can you help me? The seeds. We need the seeds of the moringa, because somebody is asking us to bring some moringa seeds back, and we'll get some of those. And then here's the you go over there. These are some of the where they mix the feeds, and you go over there, Donald says, so that they will see that we are really a friend of Rocky, because Rocky is now going to donate some because we told him that we started our ministry, Another Chance Ministry, helping the homeless, because what we have experienced now being a homeless. So I have chosen to do first my ministry, and this is the mixtures that I do over here, ready for feeding tilapia. So here is another, those are the fruits of moringa, and here's now the leaves of moringa and branches. Don't say, can you go over there so that they can that we can show that we are not joking. So here's Don Jose, and the background are the moringa, and you will see here the leaves of moringa that is used in feeding the tilapia. And there you are, and they mix it with this one, and Rocky have the formulation. So now aqua farming tech is self-sustaining for the feeds, which is the one eating the profit of aquaculture, especially this kind of market that we have over here, live market. And now we can say that we have now here a product, the tilapia, that is different, because even the feeds now is manufactured by aqua farming tech. This is the first here in America, right, Don Jose? Right. Don't say you look like Tom Cruise. All right, and we are ready to go back to LA after informing Rocky that I lost the videos that we have, and here on this side. So this is the place where I stayed before when I'm doing my intensive tilapia farming, and those are just passed by the solar panel that is now, we have here the solar panel, and this is the grow out tank. Okay, And these are the solar panel. So now Aqua Farming Tech is self-sustaining in electricity and at the same time also in feeds. And you go there straight. No, straight, yeah. So the solar panel that is now over here, I think this is more than almost 10 acres, okay, of solar panel. Man, this is a lot of solar panels that is now, because this is the one that they're using right now, running all those big paddy wheels. See, our purpose in life. Then you go there. God created man at his own image to glorify God and enjoy fellowship with him and his fellow man. Have good self-sustaining even in energy. Your neighbor under the tree. Work and have dominion over the earth. The Apostle Paul talked all that he achieved religiously before confronted by the risen Christ. Let's go to Rocky. He concluded that all of it was like a pile of manure to our ministry, don't say, right? And another chance ministry. In Philippians chapter 3 from verse 9 to 10, Paul says that he wants nothing more than to know Jesus Christ and be found on him, to have his righteousness and to live by faith in him. Jesus, the way, the truth, the life. John 14:6. Another chance ministry founded by Ephraim Maulino Dejaman. Amen.
Bring you into his heavenly kingdom. Amen. I'm still nervous whenever I sing in front of you. I don't know why. Just what is it in me? Sometimes I just don't know what keeps me in your love. You never let me go. And though you're in me now, I fall and hurt you still. My Lord, please show me how to know just how you feel. You have forgiven me too many times, it seems. I feel I'm not what you might call a worthy Christian after all. I'm no longer in the cold, and yet I leave you there. When I feel satisfied, I'd like to thank you every day. Not only when I feel that way. I've never known a man who'd give his life for sinners like me, and yet because he loves us so, he promised us eternity, and we can have the promise and make his if we have faith and just believe. Teach us to trust in you with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, as we just forget. You won't give us what we can bear. Take us out of the dark, my Lord, 'cause we don't want to be alone. Take us out of the dark, my Lord, we don't want to be there. Trust in you with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, 'cause we just forget. You won't give us what we can't bear. Take us out of the dark, my Lord, 'cause we don't want to be alone. Take me out of the dark, my Lord, we don't want to be there.
This is a big question. They asked me, how come you landed in that church in Sun Valley? That's the big question. How I got involved in this mess? Okay, because 2007. Okay, I finished already my some feasibility study, blah blah blah. Okay, the scaling machine that Rocky is telling me to make, because we are trying to do something over here. How can we have this kind of fish that is really different to taste, like the one that was served by Jesus to the multitude, heavenly? So that is also one of our like, because once I'm going to put up now my business, okay, Rocky will be a part of it, okay, but I will not be in the like those farmers already in the grow out, okay. I will be in hatchery, because the hatchery that I'm going to do is different. It is a monthly spawning, which is hard, okay. So now I'll be producing now fingerlings, okay. Once I'm now sure, because first I'm going to produce the broodstock, okay. That will be, because in industrialized farming, like here in America, okay, in marketing. It's about, this is really, as what you can see here in my t-shirt, maybe I'm out of my yeah, because when I came into this church, I made the greatest choice that I made to be here.
Amen.
I've been
Praise
here
God.
in this church, actually living
Praise
in this
God.
church for 6 years. 6 years, that's magic. Maybe I'm out of my That's
what my nephew even told me. However, I have seen a lot of things that's happening in this church. That's the reason I'm still here.
Praise God.
I have seen some prophecy or vision that we made. That's 4 years ago, Pastor Hector and former Pastor Noni. That, this church, 4 years ago, it's not like this. Then we have this kind, and then the members of the church maybe 20 or 30. And sometimes the praise and worship is already there they're going to sing, and somebody asks me, where are the people? Where are the only people here? And I've seen Pastor Hector how he struggled. And then he asked me if I can stay in this church for a while, just to watch the property, because it is vandalized. There's some graffiti, there are cutting fences there, and we're throwing a lot of things over here. And it took me a month to decide. So I just sleep in my car. And Pastor Hector told me, come on, go inside. No, just sleep in my car. For a month, that's winter time. And rather don't know it. And then I decided, because I don't want to, take advantage of something that they're offering. So I just endured the winter time, it's cold. And the Pastor Hector said, okay, after a month, I decided, okay, maybe I can stay in this church because I want also to know God in Jesus Christ. Because I was raised in a Catholic family, because in the Philippines, we are all Catholic, 90%. And then I still remember my mother bringing me in the church. That's my first exposure. And then I became an altar boy. When I graduated from elementary, my father decided that I will go in the seminary, minor seminary, because he thinks I'm going to become a priest. To become a priest, Catholic priest, it will take you a long time. If you start from high school, I think it will take you 12 years of studying. And us here, it will take us only 3 years, 3 hours, 2 days, and finally you might become a pastor. And to become a priest, it will take you 12 years. That's a long, and you will be staying in the seminary. You see, it's like and it's also expensive. That everybody can go to the seminary because you have to pay a lot of money because the board and lodging and everything. Anyway. When I finished my minor seminary, we started 16, we graduated 12, and everybody became a priest actually in my batch. But some become a pastor, some become active in their churches, and now maybe I became dormant for a long time, and now I'm active here in this church, trying to help whatever I can help. And then I have this kind of vision also. That because there's something that I'm doing, because this is United States is what they call the land of opportunity. You make it here, something you do, you're made. Then I have something that I'm doing that until now I'm still wondering to our Lord, why are you holding me still here? Like, suffering, this and that. But however, while reading the Bible, because I became dormant for a long time, it's only lately that I started reading the Bible. I would like to share something in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 that it says here, to everything there is a season and time to every purpose under heaven. So everybody here in this class have a purpose.
Amen.
Under heaven. Because everybody is unique. Maybe you're good in preaching, maybe you're good on something. My gift is different. I can make something out of something. So, actually when I started really to committing myself. I even made that, you know, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever, over there.
Church.
So, I handmade it. Then, I made a cross. And everybody's even laughing, and I'm starting to make it. I said, what are you doing? I'm making a cross. What cross? A small cross? No. I'll crucify you there. It's a big one. So anyway, so that's 2008. And then one thing also that I really love in this place is a small congregation. And then it's paid off. We don't have any neighbors that's really going to bother you. So I started living in the Airstream, doing some research work. I love it because nobody's bothering me and they think I'm crazy. So anyway, to make the story short, I started also attending the school because I want to learn something. How the church works, what is this they're talking about. So, by being dormant for a long time, I started to know Jesus because when Pastor Hector asked me to receive Jesus Christ in 2008, he said, you know what? When I pray that you're going to receive Jesus Christ, I don't feel anything. And I told him the same to you also. I did not feel anything. See? Because maybe the seed is there. But you need nourishment to germinate it, to grow little by little. It's not, I pray for you, you receive it already. It's not. You have to work for your salvation. You let it grow. You have to nourish it through Scripture.
Amen.
And we have an awesome God.
Amen.
Yes, pray. You see? Because the reason that I'm going to say that we have an awesome God, and Jesus Christ. You know, there's when Jesus Christ was crucified, there's two guys with him. And one said to him, remember me once you come to your kingdom. You know what he asked? Just to be remembered. But Jesus see his heart, how sincere he is, his faith. And what he said, Jesus said to him, today you will be in paradise with me.
Amen.
You see, nothing is too late for us here. That's all I can share.
Praise God. Praise